Hello, welcome to Cosmic Love Tarot. I was going to do a reading yesterday that was going to be for the 111 portal, but I never got round to it. But what did happen is I did pull a few cards. Now, because I'm always in that energy with whatever is going on around us, that energy is still here anyway. So we're going to integrate the 111 portal in with the full moon in Cancer, okay, which is on the 3rd. 3rd is today, isn't it? So, okay, so the cards that I've got here, the ones that I did actually pull out yesterday, the message from the universe is the reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you next. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. And to clarify that is, okay, the bin has been emptied of the rubbish of the people that's now served its purpose, that put you on the right path. And I think that really works well with the 111 portal. It's like the ending of last year coming into now the new cycle of the new beginning, and so this works really perfect. That's why I've left the cards with what I pulled yesterday. Okay, the next card that's clarifying that is the meadow moment, and this is all about you basking into the meadow of moments where the presents bloom in the simplicity of the now. It's about you really nurturing yourself. I'll show you this card because it's just so beautiful. Okay, and the card that clarified that is the watering can. It's about you watering your own meadow, nurturing yourself. Now, this also falls into that full moon in Cancer. I was going to say Capricorn. We're in Capricorn season, so happy birthday any Capricorns here, all belated birthdays. But it is the full moon in Cancer, and Capricorn and Cancer are the opposites signs, okay? They're polar opposites, one earth, one water. So yeah, so the full moon in Cancer is going to be quite intense. I was going to say you've got to be very careful around the full moon in Cancer, because Cancer can be so intense with their emotions, very deep, very intuitive, but they can also be extremely emotional if they are not grounded. And I really feel that this is what this is really saying to me. It's about really getting grounded into Mother Earth, okay? Really take in and nurture yourself as we're going through the full moon in Cancer, okay? I'm really picking up the energy that I'm picking up from here is that time of releasing and letting go, and also introspection. I did mention this over the last few days because I tend to pick up the energies of what's going on, and it's still coming into the same energy, what's actually happening right now. And we've just passed the 111 portal, and we're now in the full moon in Cancer, and we're also in Capricorn season. So there's a lot going on, and it's very grounded, very earthy, but it's also very emotions can be quite heightened if you're not grounded, okay? So the best thing for you to also avoid with the full moon in Cancer is to avoid rational decisions, to act out on your emotions, take time out. That's why that meadow of moments is about taking time out, okay? What I've also got here, you may be having problems with your car, if you've got a car, because I'm picking up you've either now haven't got a car or you're planning to get a car. But if you have got a car, possibly you may have problems with your air pressure, tyres. So check your tyres, because to clarify that is the balloon. And it really feels like something in the air. Something going up in the air. But I'm seeing more of pressure, tyre pressures. Something going up in there. It could be other car issues, so just check on your car. Okay. Okay, you've also got the Young Man as well in this energy. This is the overall energy of what's happening around you as the full moon in Cancer. Now, this is the Neptune card. It's Pisces energy, water sign anyway. So it really is about letting go. The Young Man is about seeing something from a different perspective. The Young Man can also represent the sacrifices that you've made these changes, what you've had to let go of to step forward into your new beginning. It's like I said, it's about that deep introspection, looking at something, from a different perspective and learning from it. The card to clarify that is the Cow, and I'm seeing this very much of going into new pastures, where the grass is greener. Something that's going to be more beneficial to you, to where you once was. Okay. Now, you could be a male or a female. There's no gender specific here. It's just that I'm working with energy, but I'm seeing it more of a masculine energy. And the masculine energy is more of that reflecting back at the past and seeing things from a different perspective. And with that, I can hear if I've got... That's interesting. Now, that was my works phone going off. It's normally turned off. Okay. I said a masculine energy, and when you look at it, it looks like he's working there. So, and my works phone's just gone off, and that is a message to clarify that. So he's working at something. He could be busy at work, but also working on something to produce something in the physical, I feel, because I'm picking up a Capricorn energy. Okay, now the cards that's clarifying that is the Five of Cups, and it could be Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. Okay, it is about acceptance. It is about letting go. It is about moving on and finding peace. The card says, I hate nothing about you. Okay, really is about you've found peace with all of your challenges from the past. You've learned a lot from it, and that was the sacrifice of finding peace. So with the Five of Cups, even though you have three fallen cups in front of you, you know what each cup represented to you and what your losses were, what you've had to sacrifice. But at the present moment, you're not quite seeing the other two cups. That's just slightly behind you. They're still standing, and they're waiting for you to turn around and pick the cups up. So the Two of Cups, that's interesting. Because I've already picked the cards here, so that's interesting with what I just said. There's two cups at the back of you you're not quite seeing, okay? Because you're too focused on what's happening. Now, to clarify that, I have got the Snake. I've got the Snake, which could be Scorpio, okay? I've got the Ohm, because I've had to clarify that of the Snake. The Snake will also represent last year, which is the year of the Snake. But I'm picking up home. It's about a home, but a message is going to be coming, okay? So I've had to get these three cards to get more clarity on all of them, because it's something to do with a loss and moving on and finding peace and personal setbacks. And the personal setback could be a home, or that you've had to move. Could be a sale of a home, finding a new home, or picking up pieces from your home. That's the energy I'm picking up. Okay. Okay, now then, because we're in the full moon in Cancer, I've also picked the cards from the Moon Oracle cards. And the first card is, you are good enough. Okay, you've made your decision to move on, to let go. And it is the end of a tough cycle. Let's reread that. The end of tough cycle approaches. It's coming to the end, because I feel that you're still in that Five of Cups. You still can't quite see those two cups that are standing behind you. So you can't quite see where you're moving to, but you know that you've moved out of a really bad, rough situation. The next card is, it's time to release negativity. See the positive aspect. And this is also about the young man, about seeing something from a different perspective. What have you learned from the experience of the past? And what are you bringing into your new beginning? Because the new beginning is all about the horse energy, which is all to do with freedom, movement, fast movement, independence. Okay, now underneath that deck is a new romantic cycle coming. Now that's quite interesting, because like I said, the Five of Cups, where there's two cups still standing that's slightly behind you, you can't quite see it. And this is what this card is representing to me. A new romantic cycle begins. You don't know yet, you're not ready for it, but it's still there because the divine is bringing this person forward for you. Okay, now then, I want to clarify more of the life situation, of those changes that you made and what you're moving into. Okay, new heights. Let your connections with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. You're reaching for the sky. Grounding you is when you're watering your garden, you're watering your side of the fence. Okay, to nurture. Honest echoes. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for you know the old truth. You know what the truth is. You know what the lies was, and that's why the universe moved you away from these toxic behaviours, toxic people. They moved them out of your life. They've been thrown in the trash bin. I don't normally say trash. Now that's very American, isn't it? But I said trash, and they're chucked. They're gone. Completely gone out your life. No recycling. It's not a recycling bin. Okay, it's all about small steps now. Small steps wins small triumphs. Everyday victories, celebrating them will take you there. Okay, I feel as if you're making an action plan of what you want to achieve. It could be in business, it could be in a home, it could be moving in a different area, a different job role, different job title. It could be setting up new projects, new enterprises, because it feels very Capricorn energy. Okay, crystal clarity. Smoky quartz might be extremely important for you right now. I haven't got none on my table, or else I'll show you. But smoky quartz, okay, that will illuminate your path and your openness, and for you to tap into your inner knowing. And that's also Cancer's full moon energies, tapping into your intuition, tapping into even your dream state. Even dreams can be extremely vivid and strong, giving you a lot of clarity and understanding where it is that you're moving to. Okay, the flame of courage, igniting the flame of courage. It's really it feels to me very much like Phoenix rising to me. That's what it feels like. I think that was in one of my readings the other day. Phoenix rising. You've got you're very courageous. Do you know, it takes so much courage to really look at yourself. It really takes a lot of courage to face your own truth. And that's what one of these cards said. It's about the truth. Seeing that, yeah. Honest echoes. because you know the old truth. It's seeing the truth. In any given situation, you can see their truth, you can see your truth, but there's also the divine's truth, God's truth. And you can see that. You're starting to see that. That sacrifice that you've made is to really face your own deception in the past, because you went into situations quite blinded and not see your own, I was going to say shadow. Oh, that's interesting, because that goes with Phoenix rising. Okay. Lightening the path of bravery amidst the shadows of fear. Okay. But you're at the end of that now. You're in your new cycle. Okay, embracing frost and stillness. Reflecting clarity. Clarity, that's what you're doing. You're reflecting upon the past. Be more present in your moment. The veil of illusions are lifting. You're starting to see things more clearly. You could be a Cancerian, or you could be a Scorpio. I have got Virgo, Capricorn and Scorpio. I've also got Pisces, Cancer, and I'm sure I had a Libra. I've got a Libra as well. Okay. So you could be any of those. Now then, what else do I need? I really feel that you're coming into your own identity. You're coming into your truth of who you are. You've learned so much about yourself. I'm going to say over the last 10 years, you've learned so much about yourself that now you know who you are. You're a divine being. You have purpose. You know that you have a purpose in this lifetime. Nothing was in vain. Nothing was wasted. Okay. Let's get some more clarification now on your path. Where are you going? I hope I'm not speaking too low. I do tend to speak low. I have got a mic actually, and I still haven't tuned it and got into it. Connected it to my phone. Okay. Right, it was the Ace of Cups, but it was on a reversal, okay? So, reversal, emotional loss, blocked creativity, self-love, intuition, and repressed emotions. And that can also go to the Hangman energies, helping you to work through those emotions. Because like I said, there's 2 cups standing still on the 5 of Cups that you're not quite seeing. Okay, because you're not, it feels confidence to me. You're not really, it's self-worth. You've got the courage to change. You've made those changes, but it feels like you're lacking in self-worth, as if you're not worthy. It's trusting that, okay? The Fool, new beginning, which represents Aries, but we are in the new beginning, which is quite interesting. There's new possibilities. It's this is your start. So it's about, do you step off that cliff with faith, or are you just jumping into the unknown? That's the kind of, you know, blind faith. Are you going with faith, or are you going with blind faith? It's an upright card, but there's a lot of opportunity that's coming to your way. Coming your way. I did say that first, didn't I? Coming in your way. A lot of opportunities coming in your way. Because you're not quite seeing them. You're still focused on the Three of Cups. That's full over. You're not quite looking at the Two of Cups, the opportunity that's being presented to you by the divine. You're not quite seeing it. It's about trusting, having trust, because you're still caught up in the Six of Swords. Even though you're moving on from that, you're going into calmer waters. Relationship has ended, and that's what all this has been about, these changes. Somebody could have walked away from you in your relationship. Okay. I've got fire signs here. I mean, I've got air signs come out, and I've also got fire signs. Air and fire seem to have come out over quite a few of my readings. Okay. Now, five of Wands, very competitive energy. Now, I did say, what was the word that I did say? Things are, it's like something is coming in that you're not quite seeing. Something's coming in that you're not quite seeing. I think whatever direction you're going down, where I said it could be work, it could be setting something up, or moving, can be quite competitive. Disagreements. Maybe that's what that phone call is about. Some type of disagreement. It could be to do with a home, foundations. Very territorial. That's what it's representing. Very. Okay. This is about you trusting yourself, your self-confidence. You're going to gain some clarity. I did mention self-worth. I think I mentioned self-worth, but it is really to do with your willpower. The solar plexus area is really going to play something very... I'm feeling that self-worth, that confidence, self-esteem, taking your power back, trusting yourself, having faith, standing in your own integrity, your truth, the truth of the divine. You know that you did good, you've done good. Magician is also Mercury, so it's the air card, which is clarifying the Six of Swords, of moving on and changes, leaving behind the old, what once was. I feel like you're still in that transition. Right, okay, and the Chariot's just come up. I feel that you're still in that transition. You haven't quite set yourself going yet. You're still... It feels the acceptance, that's what it is. 111 portal was the point of acceptance. Okay, I accept what's done. It's all done now. I've accepted it. I'm recognising what those issues were and what created it to put you where you were in the Five of Cups, okay? And also in the Six of Swords energy. But now you've got the Chariot, okay? You've got the Chariot, and it's about movement, action, determination and willpower. This is a new journey, a new victory. When you look at the Chariot, the black horse and the white horse, and we are in the year of the horse, it's the polar opposite. It's like, you know, you can either pull one way or you can pull the other way, but it feels as if once you find your balance, you're going to find a nice, happy balance. And you did have under that deck, which was Libra, and Libra represents also balance, okay? So I feel the Chariot, when the Chariot comes in, where you are then starting to move into the direction that you're being moved into by the divine. You're going to be more balanced and ready for that movement, more stronger in yourself, more determined, and more in control. Okay? Lovers, you got the Lovers card. Okay? Now, Lovers also represents Gemini. The Lovers can also represent a twin flame or soulmate. It's harmony. It's a union. It's a partnership. Very deep connection that's happening through your transition. You're on a different mindset. You're on a different mindset now. And it's all about love, self-love, self-worth and confidence. And I feel that that is what you're going to manifest into your life in this year. I'm seeing this year. It could be in Gemini season. Get some more clarity. Okay. You're going to be building something with somebody. You could be building a home, creating a home, creating a business. These are your long-term goals. That's, you know, when I said that, it feels like you're strategizing. You're ticking these boxes of what it is that you need to do in these changes. And it feels that it's all about your foundations in life. And we're in the Capricorn energy. So it feels that it's all about your starting again from the ground up, strengthening your foundations, securing. You want a more of a secure future to what you had previously. Four of Wands. Again, I can see the Four of Wands as a twin flame, just like the Lovers. Home and a reunion. Could also mean engagement or marriage. Okay. I feel that this is firstly what's happening right now is about you strategizing and planning where you want to move to, how you want your life, what do you want to manifest into your life. And the most importantly with the Capricorn energy is really strengthening your ability to plan, financially plan, to strengthen your foundations. Okay, so you could be planning or saving for a new home, or building a new home. I really feel that whatever it is that you want to manifest, you're going to have the right people that's going to be moving forward to help you. The divine is helping you to achieve what it is that you want to achieve. And it really feels a stronger foundation for your security, your future, your security. And with that stability, that confidence, because it takes a lot of courage to make all these changes. From that, you're also going to manifest, could be a relationship, it could be a reunion of a past relationship or a new relationship. But I did get underneath that card where it was to do with, what did I do with that? Let me just have another look. With that balance, a new romantic cycle begins. It could be having a new perspective from it. So it can be a reunion of a past relationship, because now you're looking at it differently and you're setting stronger foundations towards it. Or it could be a new relationship, an actual new relationship coming in. But I am seeing now the Four of Wands, and that really is to do with celebrations. Four of Wands can also because it's number 11, and that can also represent twin flame. Okay. So you've got all the elements here. It's a very, very powerful energy that's happening. Very powerful. You've got all of the elements. You've got fire, earth, air and water. All of them here. But it's all about you taking these small steps. Don't rush into anything. Just take your time, bit by bit. Tick those boxes, whatever it is that you've achieved, whatever you've planning for, tick those boxes when it's done, so you know exactly what's been done and what else needs to be done, and you're still aiming for what it is that you want to achieve in your future, okay? Because it will help to build up, like I said, your self-worth, your confidence, because I feel it's been absolutely shattered from the past. That's why the divine has moved you completely away from the past you. I've just split the deck. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. Again, an air sign. And it's saving money. Okay. You're saving money for a solid foundation. So that this year, at this present moment anyway, that's going to set this off for you to manifest what it is that you need to manifest in your life. It starts now. Okay, it starts now, where you're from now. Right, this is my plan. It's like having a set plan, a set goal of what it is that you want to achieve. What is it that you want to manifest this year in your life, and you will achieve it. But it's taking little steps towards it, okay? And practice mindfulness. Be more present in the moment. Don't shoot off into the future, way in the future. Don't shoot off into the past. It's really being present, being really focused on what it is that you want in your life. Starting a new business, or have a new home, or building a new home, or building a new business, or new projects, or it could be absolutely anything in the physical world, but it's for you to plan it, okay? Being under the influences of the full moon in Cancer, you are intuitively tapping into your spirit guides to guide you into the direction that you're meant to be going into anyway. Journal. That's what I've just been told. Start writing that down too. Okay, it will give you more clarity, a different perspective of where you need to go and how you're going to get there. Because your spirit guides, or I'll say your spirit team, is going to be moving you where you're meant to be moving to. Okay, King of Pentacles. Wow, you've got the King of Pentacles here. Health, business, leadership and security. And we're in Capricorn right now. So it's all looking really good. It's extremely positive. From the very first card, that was the messages from the universe, was the reason some people have walked away from you for no reason has nothing to do with you. They have been removed from your life because the universe is taking you next. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming, because your purpose, it's done. It's all done. You've learnt your lessons. You've learnt a lot from it. They came into your life. People come into your life for a reason, season or a lifetime. We never know which one they're going to be. Never. And not until it's happened. And that's where faith has to come. Trust has to come into this, because we have to keep on moving forward. Nothing can stop us. Nothing can keep us still. We can keep ourselves still, but the divine will not keep you still. They'll keep moving you forward. And that's what is happening right now. So this is that fast energy again, that horse energy, that independence, that freedom, that quickness, fastness, exploring. Even horses will go in one field and the next field, you know, where it's more green, more delicious, more tasty, more nurtured. You're going to another place where it's better, more nurturing for you, it's better for you. Okay, so I'll leave that there, and thank you so much for joining me. If you like this reading, please like and subscribe and comment. That would be really great. I do love hearing your insights, your experiences. That's really great. And it also helps the algorithms. So the more people that shares their thoughts or experiences, it's still, my video goes out even further. So thank you anyway for everybody that has so far commented and liked. Happy New Year. I should have done it yesterday, but or the day before. But anyway, Happy New Year. So all to 2026, the #1 year, the new beginning. Okay, so God bless.